it up there. I was trying to readjust my camera to show you guys what I'm doing with the watermelon, and I lost you. Oh well, hopefully come back on. But I'm just cutting the watermelon. The watermelon that was supposed to be seedless. It's got some seeds. Let me taste it. This one girl I follow, she always puts her mouth shut. Drives me nuts. Her eyes get all buggy. Her eyes get all buggy. Alright, so I'm going to end up putting them in here. Yeah, it's not the greatest of watermelons. But it's okay, I guess. So I lost all my people. Come on back, people. Come on back, you guys. Yeah, I know I'm a little skittish about this knife. So my knife cutting skills are not the greatest. Don't cut on the counter unless you've washed your counter, which I did. You guys saw me washing the dishes. Ew. All right. We're losing the sun again. I just noticed that the weather app came on and said it's not going to be a washout today, but we are going to have some rain. All right. People who have gardens and stuff are saying that, you know, we need the rain, blah, blah, blah. We haven't had enough rain. I don't know. I don't have a garden, so I wouldn't know. Hi, guys. Hit the like button and subscribe. Wow. This is not a lot of watermelon in here. You guys like watermelon? Let me know. Do you like honeydew? Do you like cantaloupe like I do? Mm. Okay, I've got to find some way to put all this stuff in containers because I don't know if I have enough. I got to clean up my fridge. I've got so many things in there that are just stacked on top of each other. Hi, Bruce. Good to blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I can't read 50,000 consonants in a row. I don't know what that means. Okay, this one is full. So I got one container. And I gotta fill this one up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. But yeah, this is all good, you know, when you want to get away from the sweets, like I do. have the natural sweetness of the melon, which is good. Hi everybody, hit the like button, please subscribe. I'm going to try and do something every day online. Might not have a lot to say, but I'll try and do something every day. And you guys can watch me. Maybe you guys can be on my path to losing another 40 pounds. At least. I'm not going to say journey. I hate that word journey. You can be with me on my journey. My journey in life. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to be on anybody's journey. Okay, so I've got this much more to go on this, but I don't have a lot of room in here. So I'm going to see if I can just get this one cut up. The other one I might just put in a bowl and just nibble on it all day. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I do like cold watermelon though. This has been sitting out on the counter. Yeah, so there's another, yeah, see, I can't fit any more in here. There's another farm that my friend wants to take me to that has cheaper prices. Logis Cuspid, thank you. Thank you for loving my video. My day's going great so far. Hi Marty Martin and Landry Shana. I'm gonna rinse off my hand for a second. And let me find a place for these lovely things in the fridge. In the fridge. I'll just put them on here for now until I get enough gumption to to fix it up in there. What is going on, twin? Who's twin? What the heck is going on, twin? Am I your twin? Hmm? Aren't you lucky? Not. Well, you know, I mean, like my little short said this morning, as I videotaped my lovely hairdo when I was getting up. You got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. People gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes it will, that you're beautiful as you feel. So just always love yourself. Although it can be hard sometimes. Maybe I'll use this. Maybe I'll use one of these. Yeah, if you guys would please subscribe. I'm going to try and do something every day. Hopefully more fun. I'll show you what I'm doing. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys. You know how I usually get like Beatles stuff? I either get a Beatles shirt or Beatles hats, or, you know, like I just showed you the Beatles, the John Lennon puzzle. I have a couple Beatles puzzles. I already did them like a long time ago. I'm looking for a Paul McCartney one. I would love to get a Paul McCartney alone. Okay, so that kind of snuck in there. So I'm going to put this in. Oops. Roll larger. Okay. We got all this watermelon juice out. Am I a vegetarian? No. And I was just saying on my other, before my live cut off on me, that I made some pork roast with potatoes and carrots in the crock pot the other day. And that was yummy. But you know, it's just me, and there were 2 pork roasts in the package. So I can't eat all of it. So I'm going to have to freeze some of it, which is good. And then someday when I don't have anything, take it out of the freezer and there you go. All right. Okay, here we go. I got to turn on the thingy. You know who is a vegetarian? Paul McCartney, my love. He wasn't a vegetarian until he met his wife, Linda. And then they decided they're not going to, they had a farm and they had sheep and stuff, and they decided, I don't want to eat these people, so we're not going to eat meat anymore. So they didn't. And now he's 84 years old and he's, looking good and slim and trim. And it worked for him, I guess. All right. I'm going to finish this up. And then I'm going to show you my new shirt. I like collecting band shirts. I have all the Beatles, Paul McCartney Wings. I have a Heart shirt. I have a couple Doobie Brothers shirt because I went to see them. Got a Rick Springfield shirt. Every time I go to a concert, I have to get a shirt. What other shirt? Oh, I got a Dolly Parton shirt. I haven't seen her yet, but I got her shirt. Now I'll show you my favorite girl singer of all. I got one of her shirts. Speaking of beautiful, I'll show you. Linda Ronstadt. Yeah, she's got some vocal cords on her. She's great. So I got one of her shirts because I figured, well, she's not going to be alive too much longer because she's got really bad Parkinson's disease and she's close to 80, I think. So she's not going to be around not too much longer. Anyway. How old am I? You know what? I like doing this stuff. I just wish, I don't want to like talk about like world events or anything like that. My thing is mostly just the bands and the Beatles and things like that. Sometimes I do a video about getting older, and things that I'm going through. I'm 67. I'll be 68 in January. And no, I'm not 67 years young. I'm 67 years old. Okay. I don't like when people say 67 years young, because you're not. You're old. Okay. No, and I'm not a vegetarian. I don't like veggies that much. As a matter of fact, I got some tofu the other day. And every time I get tofu, I'm like, what the heck am I going to do with this tofu? But I did get a head of cabbage. And if I get some ground beef, I was thinking of just, or maybe I don't even need ground beef. I'll just do the tofu and the cabbage and maybe some carrots. I got some fresh from the farm carrots the other day. Oh, and a nice man at work, he brought us all eggs from his chickens. And I've been eating those eggs, and I'm telling you, I can spend $9-10 at the grocery store for organic, pasteurized or whatever, grass fed or whatever eggs, the fanciest eggs that they tell you to get, but they taste different. They still taste different than farm fresh. So I'm really thrilled with these eggs. So I'm going to try and get them from farms now instead of grocery stores. So, yeah, so if you guys can give me a thumbs up and stuff, that would be great. And then I can find more stuff to talk about. Yeah, so I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to wash my hair because I have to go to work tomorrow. And I am going to blow dry my hair. And I might do that on a live. I won't do that until I get out of the shower and I'm done with the shower. All right. I'm not going to do that to anybody. So I'll probably do that and you guys can see how I blow dry my hair. Woohoo, I know. Woohoo. Gosh, now I'm hot because I had my hands in the hot water. But anyway, all the melon is cut up. I have some chicken sausage I could make later. I'm going to put away the pork. Yeah, I might make a pork loin wrap. I might make that for dinner. I'm not sure. I don't know. I eat a whole bunch of stuff, and I got a whole bunch of frozen salmon. I got frozen cod. I got frozen chicken strips, that are breaded already, and yeah. So I got stuff. You got to do that kind of stuff because you can't always eat fresh, and I can't because I can't really do all this. Look at I have you on my leg, and my leg is spinning around. Anyway, are you dizzy yet? So yeah, so this is my Beatles stuff over here. I have to try and do something. Those are all my 45s down there. I gotta try and organize this some way. But I got all their albums in there, and that all their albums are in there. I want to get another album. There's another album. It's called Past Masters. Well, there's two, Past Masters 1 and 2. And I want to get the Past Masters because those are all the singles that are not on any of those albums. So there's still more to come. Anyway, okay, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to hop in the shower. I'll try not to fall and hurt myself. And I'll talk to you guys later. How's that? Okie dokie. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.